Hey everyone, it's Presley of ActOutGames.com here, and we're starting the day at a really amazing panel. It is the Extended Zaragoza Universe, which is Steve Zaragoza, who we interviewed yesterday, and his friends, and their universe of podcasts and YouTube stuff and stuff like that. We're gonna hopefully see a premiere of some of his new YouTube stuff, which no one else has seen. Probably not no one else, but which we're gonna be one of the first people to see, which is super duper cool, and I'm very, very excited because I definitely enjoy the EZU, aka Extended Zaragoza Universe.
Steve, you've claimed to, quote, not like a Benedict because of the English muffin.
That's right, that's true.
It doesn't make you feel good. Have you ever considered that it might actually be the hollandaise sauce that's causing discomfort?
You know what? It has occurred to me, Chris.
In one serving, 1.5 eggs, a 1/4 pound of butter. I'll stop there. That's crazy. I'm just saying, think about it before you eat it. Probably not the English one.
You know what?
Chris being concerned.
Listen, I've had a hot glass of hollandaise on a summer afternoon, and it hasn't affected me at all, other than just being pleased with myself.
That's like the opposite of horchata.
It's just a butter drink.
Okay, so we just got out of the Extended Zaragoza Universe panel. It was really, really funny and amazing, as you could probably tell by the clips that we showed you of the panel. And the premiere of Torty Cloud was so unbelievably weird, but so cool, and I'm excited to see where it goes, definitely. Of course, we can't show it to you. It starts airing on November 1st with the first episode, and it will continue to It will continue to air after that. And we saw the first 3 episodes. They were all super weird. They made a little bit of sense, but that's how I like my shows. I was like a fan of Rat Boy Genius. If you guys know what that is, I was a fan of that, and now I'm totally a fan of Torty Cloud, and I'm very excited to see where it goes. And it's one of those shows where the first few episodes don't make sense until you have like the whole first season, and then a coherent plot is starting to form. But I can understand a little bit of what's going on, and it's really good. So first of all, who are you cosplaying, and why did you pick them?
I'm cosplaying Tonks from Harry Potter, and she's my favorite character from the series, so obviously.
I love her so much. Did you make it yourself?
I found pieces together. I didn't make all the pieces. I did like glue this to my face, but I didn't make it.
So what house are you in?
Hufflepuff.
I'm a Slytherin.
Just like Tonks.
Yeah! Hufflepuff is a really good house.
Yeah.
I was Hufflepuff for a long time. I'm Slytherin now, though. So first of all, who are you cosplaying, and why did you pick them?
I'm cosplaying Todd Brodsman from Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, and I love Elijah Wood, and I love that show, so I knew I had to cosplay it.
So what just happened is we filmed a video about this and the mic was off.
There's a really great silent version of this clip from the video.
The silent movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we ran into a Todd Brodsman cosplay from Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency.
And not just that, like somebody who was doing it on purpose.
Yes, like actually.
So yesterday we found a really great accidental Martin, like an inadvertent cosplayer that didn't know he was cosplaying as Martin, even though he totally was. Yeah, but this time we actually found someone who was on purpose cosplaying as Todd Brodsman from Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, which made Presley's con by far.
I'm just like yelling right now.
It was pretty cool. We've taken several pictures with people that didn't know that they were cosplaying. This is the first time we've actually found somebody who knew they were. And she was super sweet. So we did an interview. There'll be a little clip of the interview. And then also, I just wanted to give a quick shout out for Stan Lee's LA Comic Con. It's a really strong showing for a Sunday. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of cosplays. Normally, cons kind of wind down on Sundays, and not everybody's in their cosplays and stuff, but this is a really strong showing. So super, super happy with this con for a Sunday. It's a good day.
Yeah.
And this is about right. Like, you know, Friday was not many people. Saturday was too many people. This is perfect. Sunday at this con is the sweet spot.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go get some coffee and some stuff. Or I'm gonna get coffee. Presley's probably not gonna get coffee.
Aww.
And then we're gonna come back and do one more interview and probably head out because
it's your birth.
Today's my birthday.
It's fourth.
Yeah, Daddy's a year older.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go home and eat lava cake, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We'll have dinner and then Mommy's gonna make lava cake and we'll talk about all that later. But yeah, so we'll see you guys in a little bit.
So So I am here with Keith Silverstein, who is Hisoka on the Hunter x Hunter English dub, Torbjorn in Overwatch, Hawkmoth from Miraculous Ladybug, the English dub also, and Monster High, and so many other really amazing projects.
Well, they're products for someone.
Yeah, sure.
We look at them as projects, but you're right. They are products, inevitably.
I know that when I get home today, I'll probably be super sick just from being at the con.
Right.
And since your voice is so important, since you do so many roles, how do you keep yourself from getting sick all the time with con flu and stuff like that?
I try to get enough sleep before and after. Like last night, there were a number of things. I was invited to a number of different things I could have done, cool dinners and parties and stuff, being that it's like kind of the Halloween weekend and stuff. And that was kind of the sacrifice I had to make. I had to go home and kind of stay medicated and take my vitamins and go to sleep early, which the family was happy that I was spending more time with them. But yeah, sometimes you got to make those choices to make sure you get enough sleep. You can't go out late at night. I don't do a lot of any kind of partying or being out late. I don't see those midnight movie premieres anymore. There's a lot of those sacrifices I have to make. When I do a con, if I can help it, I try not to work the Monday directly afterwards. Now that cannot always be helped, but if it's a session I know can be moved to Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, I will try to do that so I have some recovery time. Auditions, you can't really help, they're going to come up. And if you get a really good, you get a commercial or something, McDonald's is not going to move it for you, so that you do. But I to what I can, I try to do that. And yeah.
That's good advice, because I get sick a lot because of this.
Right.
So you, one of your primary, I guess he's not really a villain, but one of the characters you play is Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
And first of all, I love the show a lot. I've seen most of the Japanese version and some of your dub, which is really good.
Thank you.
Are you done recording it, by the way?
Are we done recording it?
Yes.
No, we're still recording it. No, it's long. I don't know, it's 150 plus episodes or something. And I think we stay maybe 20 episodes ahead of what's aired on Toonami so far, something like that.
Yeah.
So, maybe I've recorded up to like 80 or 90 or something like that.
Did you watch the show before you started playing Hisoka?
No.
Oh, really?
No, I had never seen Hunter x Hunter before. Wasn't quite sure what it was. Actually, it's so funny because once you know about a character in a show, you see it everywhere. But beforehand, I really wasn't aware of it. It's almost like, for those of you who ever bought a new car, like before you buy that car, I don't see a lot of those. As soon as you buy it, you're like, oh, there's my car, there's my car, there's my... You're like, wow, everybody has I didn't realize I was buying the most popular car in the world. So yeah, I didn't know. And Hisoka's a very interesting character. Like you said, he's not really a villain. And I'm with you because I only know what we know so far that I've recorded in the show. He kind of loves to fight.
Yeah.
He loves a good fight, a good challenge. And he's willing to do things a good guy wouldn't do in order to achieve that fight.
Right.
And he's willing to kill as part of that fight. Yeah. And a lot of the good characters would not do that. So in that sense, that he's been a villain in that sense up to this point. Yeah. He's not progressing the plot in a villainous way. Yeah. He's not forwarding an evil agenda so far. He's really just going like, this is what I want to do because it's going to bring me pleasure, so I'm going to do this. And if it bothers you, sorry. But not like, here's what I'm going to do. My plan is hatching out nicely. None of that stuff.
Yeah. He is definitely. He's very interesting. He's like more than like an evil character. He's just like chaotic neutral.
Yeah. His natural inclinations are very chaotic.
Yeah.
So on the outside, it's like, oh man, dude, why are you? But for him, he's like, it's just like this is my thing. You like to go waveboarding. I do my thing. Okay, I like to fight and kill. Whatever.
It's a hobby.
It's a hobby, exactly.
Do you speak any Japanese?
I do not speak any Japanese.
Cool, I do.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I have lessons on my YouTube channel.
Wow. That's awesome. So I can watch and I can learn.
Yeah, I do.
That's very
specifically
cool.
Anime Japanese. Because there's very different. Like there's very rude Japanese, which is spoken in anime, and then formal Japanese.
Oh, okay. So in anime, it's a less formal version of Japanese that is regularly used.
I speak more of the less formal version, which means when I speak Japanese to people, they're very offended by how rude I am. By accident, I don't know.
Do you preface everybody who's watching your channel to learn that they're going to be speaking the rude Japanese to people?
I do. I'm like, I have to stress it every time.
Right.
Don't say this if you go to Japan, please. But it's a helpful thing to know if you watch TV.
Yeah, if you're doing it to understand the animes and the culture and everything, that would make perfect sense.
Yes.
It's odd though that when you go to Japan, you're like, yeah, I probably shouldn't say anything.
Yeah, I've had people just glare at me while I'm trying to do something in Japan. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know any better.
I got away with it because I was
Yeah.
a baby, because I was like 10. I got away with it.
I
So
think
it
you
was
could
cool.
probably still get away with it to some degree. But I guess the older you get, the less you'll get away with it. But maybe they'll be like, oh, anime.
Yeah.
She must have learned from anime.
I hope that's what they think when I'm rude to them by accident.
And as opposed to just like, wow, she's so rude.
All right, so I think that's a wrap for Los Angeles Comic Con. What'd you think, John?
It was good. I saw Todd Brotzman, so it was
with
amazing.
Brotzman. 2 really good interviews.
Yeah.
Several really good panels.
Oh yeah.
Lots of action on Sunday for a Sunday. Lots of really good stuff for a Sunday.
It's a
Yeah.
good con. I highly recommend it.
So, HomeCon?
I guess.
New HomeCon?
Yeah. Wait, I thought we already decided that Long Beach was our HomeCon.
I don't know. I think that LA Comic Con might have been better.
Yeah. Who knows?
It's a little bigger.
It's bigger.
Yeah.
It's like it's a good con to go to if you want a lot of action.
So I'm
but you
saying,
don't
like,
wanna go to,
yeah, like
San Diego.
LA Comic Con Sunday is the perfect con for me.
Yeah.
Like this is the right size. Everything's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, we're gonna go home and eat, and I guess do some birthday festivities, and we're gonna do that. But thank you so much to LA Comic Con for having us out.
Yeah.
We had a really good time. We got a bunch of content that's still to come. Then we'll post a bunch of stuff for the interviews and things like that. So there'll be 2 big interviews and then a bunch of cosplayer interviews. They'll be over on That's a Great Question.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Go subscribe.
Yeah, and we got a new podcast out of it.
Yeah, we did.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna go home.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and sign us off.
Okay. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to press the subscribe button for more content like this. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, guys.